Beer prepared.
Ready?
Oh shit, I fucked it up. Ah, there it goes. All right, ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Shit. Yo, this is good.
Oh fuck. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
All right.
This is good.
That's a little burp.
I'm
So,
gonna enjoy this.
so that was a Blue Moon Mango Wheat Brewers Select.
So I have here an import from Germany. I can't pronounce the name even when I'm sober. Never mind when I've been drinking. It's I'll forget it. It's a pomegranate beer.
A pomegranate beer? That sounds sick, actually.
Pomegranate beer. It tastes delicious. And I'm gonna open my second one here.
Good idea. All right, and we should say,
Indeed.
rave cheers to you. Let's get to the second one.
Yeah, absolutely, Rave. Shout outs here. For those of you who don't know, Rave was kind of our liaison between the Japanese and international servers, working to help make this multi-server UNAC tournament possible.
Yeah, we really couldn't have done it without him and his coordination, trying to get everybody from Architect family as well as just his UNAC friends together. So we are very excited to show you guys JP UNACs in all their glory.
In all their glory, and yeah, let the madness begin.
Yeah, with the number of submissions we have, this is UNACs 3.0. This is our biggest tournament yet. It's bigger,
By
badder.
far.
Rogan and I are gonna be drunker, and it's gonna be a lot worse.
Bigger, better, drunker. Oh boy, there's some truly glorious builds, guys. Stuff you haven't seen in UNAC tournaments before. So, be prepared to have your socks knocked off if you're.
Exactly. We were gonna look at Nier first, right? Or no, Rave.
Yeah, let's start with Rave's UNACs here.
Southern
so
Cross away.
we have the Southern Cross from Rave.
Pardon me.
This looks like what, 3 parts away from being a tank. For those of you who aren't aware, we imposed a few part limitations.
Yes, there are restrictions in this tournament. No G-23, no Suzumushi, no shields, and no dual shoulder missiles.
On top of that, we also
as well.
The what the hell are they called? The Shinatsu high excel boosters.
Right.
So basically, you don't have access to the infinite permanent mechanic. You don't have access to dual shoulders and missiles, and well, you don't have access to shields to give yourself free AP. Kind of forces people to be creative. And Rave decided, well, I'm just going to enter what is very close to a standard DPS tank. We have an autocannon, heat cannon with medium missiles.
Yeah, this setup will fuck shit up, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, not going to lie. Don't get close to this tank or you're just going to die.
It's just a bad idea. Like, period.
Yeah. End of discussion.
End of discussion. Not a whole lot to talk about here.
I'm not really sure why you put bays on it, to be honest with you. But
let's see, tuning-wise, there's a second operation for anything with... Oh, it's an anti-box setting, I think.
Oh, yes. So we saw this a couple times. Very creative. They used like a search operation and anti-box operations, so the UNACs aren't wasting time shooting things that aren't other UNACs. Fortunately, that won't be an issue because we're not going to put sub-target tournament here.
Right. I mean, and we're not using data hacking maps, are we? We're just using the straight-up fight?
No, we're using straight-up fight. We understand that the maps were kind of an issue in the last tournament. We thought we'd that part of the retardation for you guys, so that you don't have to suffer through it. 10 minutes of UNACs doing exercise.
Exactly. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one is Northern Light.
Yes, let's look at this truly glorious...
This is some fucking fire shit right here, dude.
For any of you who watch Rave stream our AP runs, he loves these medium missile weapon arms, and that is personified.
They're pretty good.
In this glorious quad. We have dual X00. after you shoot those, it's medium missile weapon arms, just puke damage.
So this is pure spam drop into like more spam. I think
Spam, spam,
yeah,
spam, 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 spam.
you can't get any sillier than this. And I mean, I shouldn't say silly because this is actually pretty damn effective.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, this will work beautifully.
Oh yeah, like dual Kurosawas. That's 8 shots of fuck you. That's another. Then at the end of your mid missiles, that's what it's 2,600 damage. It's considerable, and it spits out a lot.
Yeah. Plus, you've got that DPS tank to deal with, also running mid missiles.
So that's a lot of CE damage going your way.
I don't think we see a lot of CE defense in this tournament here, Sash. Maybe 1 or 2 builds actually have high CE defense. So these mid missiles, they're gonna put some work in. It was a clever way to get around the dual shoulder missile ban.
Yeah, the more you say that, the more I think about it.
Makes some sense here. I'm
looking at
to see how well
chips here, and I feel like I'm missing something.
What's that?
Because the chips are disconnected.
Oh, nope, you're not missing that. It seems to be a way to cut costs, because I saw that too, and I was like, this is crazy. And nope, the UNACs operate just fine even without those chips.
That's fucking killer.
They say they're disconnected, but somehow the chips still work. So
nice. All right.
Yeah. Nope, they still shoot.
That's cool.
They still shoot.
I wonder how they did that.
Why do you say we move on to
there if it wasn't there?
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you? But this is. Oh boy, we're already slurring our speech, and we've had 1 beer.
Not really.
Okay, so maybe I pre-gamed a little.
We're gonna ahead of the game here.
Hey, I gotta be ahead on something.
Moving on. We want to skip you and go on to
Who we got
LGs?
next year? I have Do you want to do Dr. Allpower here?
Dr. Allpower.
Yes, Dr. Allpower.
Let's do it. We got Amber here. The sniper cannon Sinto!
The little Sinto that could 2.0!
This guy is fucking sick.
It is a glorious little... It's a glorious little bastard. Look at this beautiful, beautiful creature. Believe it or not, he hits defense numbers. He's got 1870 KE, a little over 1,000 CE, and 1,100 TE. Those are competitive defense numbers. 43,000. I mean, plus that beautiful sniper cannon weapon arm. You fuck the.
He's here to fuck your shit.
The box art. Yeah, fuck the box art sniper cannon. This is how you do it.
You put it on
manly. You put it on manly Sinto legs, and you just go.
Yeah, man, for real.
I'm not sure how well his long-range FCF's pick is going to work with the Provo and the CMG, but as long as the sniper cannon does its job, who cares?
We'll find out. I know sniper cannons can be pretty underestimated and really overpowered in the hands of a UNAC, oftentimes.
Well, you know, that's just it. Against humans, the UNAC can't predictive fire, but against other UNACs just kind of sit there and take it.
That's true.
I mean, I can see sniper cannon weapon arms, and this is the only sniper cannon you guys are gonna. I can see them putting in a lot of work in this tournament that you wouldn't expect in normal Conquest.
That's right, Rogan. All right, on to the Ametrine.
Oh yes, I love this tank. I love it. It's beautiful.
Shit,
this tank is beautiful.
We have K0, we have Otto, we have a Gorendo Bredo.
And we have a beautiful.
These are super NMs, right? These are the really high damage ones.
The E36, I believe, are AS. No, these are the long range, the DIMPs.
Are these DIMPs?
DIMPs from AC5.
Oh,
yes.
Sick.
What I like best here is that he could logically have put a heat cannon on there, and he said, "Fuck that." Put a cannon on there, full KE attack power.
I mean, he doesn't have to worry about getting walled by a KE shield, so it makes
no, he
perfect
doesn't.
sense, doesn't it?
The cannon reaches further too, and he's got the ADI FCFs on there, so this could actually come into play against some of the other tanks, similar DP.
Yeah, because I feel like he'll have longer reach. He'll start locking them down sooner.
Interestingly, the grind blade, he does have an operation for it, but I would bet he put it on there to prove his UNAC's ability to kick other people in the face.
That's fucking sick.
Very, very cool tank. It's programmed basically to maintain a range just layer or SOT. I'm very curious to see how well this one does. Oh boy, I can't speak. I'm gonna be cheering hard for this.
Yeah, I'm cheering hard because I want to see that grind blade come
tank. And of course, if it gets a grind blade kill, I mean, so much fucking better.
Seriously.
Just saying.
All right. On to what? Utama? The Valhalla and Victory?
Yes. Valhalla awaits!
Valhalla awaits! Yes!
Awaits!
So heavyweight RJ.
Yes, indeed.
With
the fucking turrets! Oh my god, so
Rogan, tell me about the UNAC behavior on these ones.
Oh my god, so yeah, Utama here has entered some beautiful UNACs I've ever seen, where they puke out a bunch of turrets and they camp behind the fucking turrets!
With fucking 400 range or whatever. These things are glorious.
Yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. I want, I really want these to place very highly, if not take thing. You think turrets don't? Yeah, bullshit. Here we go. Watch
You're gonna find out.
You gonna learn.
You gonna learn today. And then we got Victory, which is basically the same thing.
It's absolutely the same thing as Valhalla. So he's puking out GAT turrets and missile turrets. They're just gonna camp behind the turrets and play keep away.
I think Utama is the dark horse of this tournament.
Dark horse, not. He's gonna turret people to death.
And we're gonna cheer for it.
Absolutely. I want to see the turrets just put in work after work after work.
Oh, for real.
Beautiful, beautiful. But competing against Utama here, we have Misai.
Oh yes.
Who has entered a couple of turret builds here.
Which one is this? Is this Model 1?
Model 1,
yeah,
the
Model
heavyweight, with the missile turrets as opposed to the Gatling turrets.
Yes, we got Phoenixes this time around, and dual snipers. With mid-missiles.
The difference here is that he's got a puke as many turrets out of it. You see, Sash, in the turret wars, he will shoot less turrets and therefore have I really can't have no idea where I'm going with this. He'll have less turrets active. But the turret wars are real and the turret wars are here. Frame-wise, this is pretty close to a competitive heavy biped. Again, just
as close as you can get within the restrictions, yeah.
Right. His heavy reverse joint here, model. Interesting. It's got the Taka Waka legs, and a very, very strange choice for.
Yeah, so it's a VTF sniper.
Yeah.
With a fucking certain core.
Again, he's got the what is that? The glance FCFs on it, so not great for missile performance, but very good for the sniper competitions.
Yeah, so we can expect this thing to be all over the place.
Yeah, with those legs and those boosters, it's nearly as fast as a midweight that runs power boosters. I think it's right in that same speed tier, 330, 340.
Pretty respectable. Although the issue with, of course, these sort of lighter HRJs is that they're pretty squishy.
Yeah, if something just eat on this, it's gonna die.
That's true.
Even with VTFs, it has no real get off me power. So
not that a UNAC would
turrets,
anyways. So yeah, that's why it's got turrets.
The turret war is real.
Turret war is gonna happen. Who is next? MR or
next
Shuchu?
We have
Shuchu.
Again? Oh, Sochu.
Okay,
oh yes, you wanna go?
Shuchu, Heaven's Cove.
The Heavens Cove.
This is legit a heavyweight build that I would use. I would honestly run this.
What he did is
I would honestly run this.
He cloned Sash and he put it in the tournament. We've got sniper rifle CMG and then rifle laser rifle with plasma missiles.
With plasma missiles. I mean, it's.
I feel like someone doesn't like quad.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel
this
like
is
someone
definitely
doesn't
an
like
anti-quad heavy. And
Uh,
I don't think we actually have any laser speed in this tournament, so I think the frame is perfectly fine for that.
Yeah, without the dual shoulders, laser speed is not as dominating as it would otherwise be. I did expect to see a lot of medium missiles. Yes, I was kind of shocked to see as many plasma missiles because I wasn't expecting a lot of quads in this tournament.
I think we're all just so conditioned to fear and hate quads that it's just inevitable.
Yep, even in a tournament where we went out of our way to nerf, the quad hate is there, guys.
The quad hate is there, and there's not really any quads. Are there any quads?
There are two.
There's two quads.
Mine
okay.
and Raves.
All right. And then there's Hell's Kitchen, of course.
Oh yes.
Which this badass. Yo, look at this.
So when I saw this, I referred to this as pack tank because.
That's right, folks. The Wolfpack tank, because
the Wolfpack UNAC Sash just told me horror stories about is a sniper cannon autocannon tank that was the terror of his life on Xbox, and I've never been able to actually make work.
Hopefully
but
this thing
Sochu
lives
went
up to
and
it.
built the thing.
Yeah,
here it is.
And look at this. It's got flash rockets.
Yes, indeed. So there's quite a few builds with flash rockets in the tournament.
Yeah, I think that's definitely
tanks.
a trend we're seeing in this one.
Yeah. What's interesting is that we're seeing them on tanks more so than lightweights. There is one more traditional lightweight with flash rockets, and I think there's a heavyweight with flash rockets.
I appreciate how this guy has a fucking pile chip.
Oh yes, for his close range use of the sniper cannon.
That's really cool. I hadn't considered that. Yeah, because the sniper cannon chips won't actually fire that close.
No, they cut out at 50, and you end up having to use chip.
Oh.
So the pile chip just gives you an option
That's
to
some
barrel
for
stuff with it. Barrel stuff, the son of a bitch.
Exactly. So we can expect upgraded Fanta tank for the next version.
An upgraded Fanta tank? Regrettably, the Fanta tank.
Yep.
We're sorry.
No Fanta tank.
The Fanta tank combined turrets, and the sniper cannon all in one.
Right.
But it decided it had had enough of doing cocaine and kicking people's asses. So, so it's sitting out this tournament.
Yeah. Let's see. MR,
have here after Sash?
Needholger or Mr.
So let's go with that first one.
MR.
Apparently Sash can pronounce this guy's name. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. I'll just butcher it, making a fool of myself.
Servomotor here, which is dual snipers, high stab arms, dual strikes with mid missiles.
Yeah.
This is some sick shit on a fucking Lilith.
This is nasty. Yeah, I love the Lilith frame. I really do.
This thing will kick ass and take names for real.
Yeah, I don't really see any significant weaknesses with this. Sure, it has a fairly close range FPS with Zlakos, but Zlakos hit so hard.
They really do. They
high firing stability arms. Plus, you're always on, always taking fire from mid missiles. I really don't.
Yeah, and he's got pretty respectable CE defense as well.
Right. So this is one of the few builds in the tournaments that I think actually blocks medium missiles, which are commonplace.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of those for sure.
I can just see this basically sitting in something else's face and straight up winning that damage rate.
Yeah, race with snipers. You don't hear that often, folks.
I mean, if all your shit bounces off, it's gonna win. Just saying.
Just saying.
But his other build is a truly glorious little LRJ.
Ah, correct. Let's get over there. Oscillator.
Sash, this is something I could see you trying to use in JPCQ and me having to tell you no.
Yeah, no. As much as I would like to run the the laser cannon weapon arms. I don't think it's for me. But this little badass, he can permacharge it actually, so we can have it
Yes,
always up and
indeed.
always
So,
ready.
much to our surprise, he recovers energy when he's charging that laser cannon. My only real thought here is why the Model 1 heat howitzers over Sash? Do you have any insight into that?
I feel like I've heard bits about this. They tend to have a tighter spread. I don't remember if they have a faster reload or anything like that, but I mean they're just, I guess, more reliable for what, slightly longer range play if you're actually trying to aim and hit with these. But I don't see how a UNAC can really take advantage of that.
We've seen howitzers and rockets and such in previous tournaments, and the UNACs were all trying to barrel stuff them as opposed to play any type of ranged game with them.
Yes,
And
about barrel stuffing with heat howitzers. We'll see that later.
we'll get there, Sash. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But we have our final Japanese entry here, Mr. FBF.
FBF. Did we do MR yet? Skyblazer and Dynasty Hercules. We didn't.
Oh my God! How did I forget about?
We skipped him.
How did I forget about MR with Skyblazer? All right.
Yeah. So this is MR with Skyblazer, which is the coolest fucking lightweight I've ever seen.
Sash is very excited about this.
I really am. Look at this fucking thing. Okay, so we got kayak and pulse. All right, seems legit. And then you have behind that fucking plasma gun and rapid zinnia with flash rockets. Rapid zinnia
with flash rockets and power boosters.
This thing is sick.
No fucks given. Charge.
For real.
Hold triggers. I love the use of the C gun because it's very difficult to block both of those out on the same build. Unless you're a heavyweight, at which point you're gonna get fucked up by the plasma and the rapid zinnia.
Exactly. So this thing does cover all of its bases, honestly. Judging by the op patterns, at least. I mean, it's got the.
I did make something like this very early, but I never considered using power boosters on it. So I'm very curious to see how it plays out. It's a cool little lightweight and a very cool concept, to be sure.
Yeah, and he's got his search chip, so he's ready to pursue you around the world. There's no escape.
I think this thing is close to 400 high boost. Not gonna lie.
You can't escape.
And his partner. Yes,
it's the Hercules.
The Hercules. This
tank is so fucking cool.
This is a thing of beauty. We have a sniper cannon, weapon arm, tank.
With a fucking K-29, a legit like a KRSW and an autocannon. Like, what?
Absolutely beautiful.
And the FCS too. We need to make note of. Like, this is long range town.
And all it does is sit at 300 meters and peg people with that sniper cannon.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing some sick sniper cannon hits this game. Or this match.
I want to see some sniper cannon fights between.
Sniper cannon fight! I mean, we got sniper cannon battle, we got turret battle. This tournament has it all.
We've got it all here, folks. We have absolutely everything, including. Yay!
Yay!
I'm on my third. This is probably not good.
What? I'm only on number 2 still.
But you know, as the drunker we get, the better the commentary.
This is true. So we're getting ready ahead of time. All right, and then last was
my only.
What?
Yep. Last was Mr. FBF.
Mr. FBF.
For our final Japanese player.
Right. So we got Maple over here.
Yeah, Maple is a pretty solid heavyweight. I love the pod and the Kurosawa that actually works very well with VTFs in the shoulders.
Oh yeah, this fucks shit up, dude.
I really don't have a problem with that weapon setup. I'm not even sure why he would run the Bay weapons. Because anything that you're going to hit, you can hit with the Kurosawa, the pods, and the VTFs.
Right. They seem a little bit redundant, and especially with the sniper behind it. I suppose maybe for quads, if you want slightly more higher DPS?
Possibly. I mean, he does use 3 operation patterns. So this thing does fire its weapons in 3 different combinations.
It's really a jack of all trades. High CE, low CE. I mean, and that's basically how you should approach every combatant. Is does this have too much CE? Does this have too little CE?
Can I
strike it?
Yes.
Can I strike
apply Strex. The chart farm Streck garden.
Yes.
remember
Everything
to
for the
apply your
strike garden, dude.
remember to apply mulch 3 times daily.
Mulch
Although
very
this is
important.
a pod. This is a pod, not a Stracosa.
That's true. That's true.
Minus 1 cool point.
Right. Speaking of cool points, the whale.
Speaking of cool points, we have
52
the
hertz whale. What the fuck is this, Rogan?
Shh, shh. Whales are dancing.
Oh, whales are dancing.
The whales are
The
dancing.
whales are dancing.
This is an AC5 HRJ. That's what this is, Sash.
Pretty much, yeah. If you replace the CMGs with Stracosas, yeah, effectively.
No, 1.01, where they fucking ran Gets and. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, minus the Jupiter too. But yeah, no, this build.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Right. I mean, the Gatling guns don't have terrible. Oh boy, don't have terrible DPS. But I suppose if it just gets a chance to hold bead on something, the damage will pile up. But
yeah,
I'm really not certain. Yeah, I'm really not certain why it's running Gatling guns instead of like Stracosas or even like rifle laser. I feel would be more consistent DPS than like.
I think the issue with that setup would be that it would be too yen cost, like especially for an
That's
RJ.
True. That's true. The jump cost is huge, and the Gatling guns don't really care what they shoot at. They get the same damage no matter what.
Yeah, and likewise, this is.
However, it's never running out of ammo.
Yeah, it's never gonna run out of ammo. And these are accuracy CMGs, so they may have reach at the ranges that this thing is going to be firing at.
That's true. Probably will shut down lightweights very, very well.
Of which there are one. Which buffs it out.
Oh.
Oh. Yep.
Moving on.
Who do we want to talk to next? You got
why don't
yours,
we cover
mine, Near squad, Near?
You want to cover yours or Near squad, my squad?
Oh yeah, let's do the Plasma Goon. The Plasma Goon and not Maggie. So
Sash, tell us about your beautiful Plasma Goon here. Aside from being an absolute beast of a flame heavyweight.
Is this the only flame heavy in the tournament?
Yeah,
I guess so.
My flame heavy didn't work, but do tell me about yours instead.
So after our adventures in Big D Tunnel, I decided that I needed to enter a plasma heavy. I paired the plasma with the Strek, and then I thought, well, I have 2 options left. Do I want to make this a kickbot? I tried rockets, I tried dual subs, and I thought the best use of my time actually is going to be making dual shoulder fucking flash rockets with fucking pump and dump heat howies. These things are rapid tuned, motherfucker. They have something like 42 reload.
42 reload my shoot.
So they just shit out bullets, and then it goes to the typical strategy. And this thing kept getting kicked, so I just decided I wanted to kill the tank before it could kick me. It has one operation, and that is go forward, and basically do the UNAC circle around trick thing, which is kind of mean. And then when it's there, it'll just plasma you. That's pretty much it. It holds triggers. It literally holds triggers. Where's the fucking Howie chips?
I don't know.
Originally, I had them at full 180, and I just wanted it to hold the triggers if it had lock at all. But I eventually changed it to like whatever.
Man, you should have just left it at full 180.
Yeah.
All of the damage you got.
Exactly. On to Maggie. This is not Maggie. So what I did was I took Maggie.
This is some Xbox tech here. I've actually yelled at Sash for combinations of weapons like this.
Leave it to me to come up with some dumb shit. This is corrupted Maggie.
Maggie embraced the fat acceptance movement and became a tank.
Pretty much. So it's got a laser cannon and to emulate the CEMG, this is a rapid heat cannon.
Rapid heat cannon.
So it has what, 185 muzzle velocity?
Yeah, but Sash, it has 45 reload.
It has 45 reload.
Like
This fires faster than most rifles.
It does fire faster than battle rifles.
It fires better than Bass Rifle. I'm slurring now, shit. And then on top of this, it has jellyfish. So I tested this. It beats Mega Slowbro. It just out
The winner
DPSs
of
the
first
fuck out of
tournament.
it.
The winner of the first tournament gets defeated by a rapid fire heat cannon. Yep.
I was having issues with it pathfinding, so I gave it one movement chip, which is to just get places. Get there.
And does it get there, Sash?
Not really. It's a tank. That's why I gave it the laser. I was like, while it's trying to get there to hit you with the heat cannon, it's got to do some other stuff too, right?
So it's gonna shoot a laser and jellyfishes at.
Yes. So those are there for shooting things.
You know, I want to see it stun lock something with that heat cannon. I
somehow
really
doubt
do.
it, but it probably could.
I really
Right.
do.
Yours next, or Raves, or what are we thinking?
We can go through mine.
Okay, let's check out Rogan's.
So I have what do we have here, Sash? Who are you looking at first?
Where the
are you
fuck
looking
is
at
yours?
truck?
Big truck fresh.
Big So what we have is
I like your paint scheme.
a pretty standard autocannon heat cannon tank, and I was like, well, I actually had a large missile on it. Not gonna lie, I wanted to run dual large missiles.
Which
large
would be fucking
this
cool.
large missile on my other UNAC, but the tank had large missile issues. It would either shoot its own large missile, or it would run face first into the.
I think I have a clip of Rave doing that, where he LMs something, cuts boosters, and then falls into his LM.
So to avoid that scenario, I was like,
yeah, flash rockets.
And well, on the bright side, flash rockets mean you probably won't shoot back at it, so it can shoot at you for free.
That's very important,
at least,
especially with UNACs.
And this way, it won't shoot itself with its own large missile.
Also very important.
Yeah, not a lot to say about this tank, to be honest with you.
Hey, fair enough. Let's move on to the Fermi Large Missile Edition.
Yes, so this one actually got to keep its large missile.
You literally just took off the shield on this thing. You just took off the shield, gave it a large missile, and submitted it, Rogan. What are you doing?
Look, alright, so I was trying to make a goddamn large missile flame heavy work, and it just wouldn't work with the no Shinatsu booster, no high power generator. I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted to. So I said, fuck it. I made this squad.
It's a P10 with fucking Burias. Like, does this thing have energy regen?
Yeah, I think it has like 300 energy regen.
Oh my god.
But it uses scan mode, so it'll get the regen back. And besides, the tank's gonna charge forward anyway.
Alright. I see you have a purge drop chip on here. What's that for?
I do?
Yeah.
Oh. Shit, that's not supposed to be there. Oh
well. well, mister, I forgot bay chips last time, so we're leaving this guy in here.
Oops.
Set to purge the left arm unit at 75 range, so what is your left arm unit?
That would be the K-37, Sash. Apparently,
okay.
Rifle, laser and rifle combination for consistent rifle stagger goes straight out the window. And the rifle just becomes a little spam option.
Gat LM Calendula.
You know, the Calendula actually does damage when under stagger fire from. And, well, the large missile also provides stagger, and the tank's heat cannon also provides stagger, and I'm just making up excuses for poor part decisions at this point.
Well,
so,
there we go.
let's move on to one of the other units. But I could not enter a fort from the Fat Mech Warrior.
You want to talk about Rave?
Rave was our first guy, dude.
Fuck, you're right. Wow. Jeez. So I guess we only have Near left.
We have Near.
So yeah, we got the Science UNAC A00 fucking 2. With its single Psycad and mid missiles.
Yo, I'd have just dropped the Psycad Near. Just let it puke mid missiles and things.
That's what it's good at doing. I mean, this is fucking mid missile.
I mean, in all seriousness, it is it is a lightweight build with medium, so you expect this will actually perform pretty well. There's only a couple builds in the tournament that block medium missiles.
That's true. There's no CWIS, nothing like that. So
No,
this is
I thought
gonna
we'd
run
see at
roughshod,
least
dude.
one, but yeah, no one actually brought CIWS. Medium weapon arm builds like this and like Rave's squad may pull their teams through. Very possible. Very possible.
Indeed. And let's take a look at that heavy.
Yo, this thing is boss.
CFH.
This thing is fucking boss. If so this heavy does one thing. It goes forward like Sash's flank,
And it shoots things.
and it has a Strakoza
Yes.
and a shotgun and VTF.
And in case it runs out, it has another Strakoza and another shotgun.
It's a shotgun. Yes, indeed. So it will do one thing, and it will execute only a strategy. And believe it or not, that works fairly well with UNACs. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
honestly,
need to be complicated.
this is pretty good.
Yeah. If this was a midweight or if it had flash rockets on it, I bet it would be absolutely boss as hell.
More than likely.
The heavyweight might have a little bit of trouble closing in on it, but since most of the other UNACs just fine. I really don't have much that's poor to say about this. It's simple, straightforward, and just shoots people in the face.
Amen to that, Rogan. All right,
Yeah.
I think that's all of our contestants, right?
I do believe that is everyone. Again, huge shout Rave, the people from Japan who entered our UNAC tournament.
Yeah, we can't thank you enough, really. This is gonna make the event.
This is gonna be, yeah, absolutely crazy. You guys have very, very unique designs, and I'm excited to see them kill each other.
We are fucking pumped. All right.
Let's
is there
get to
anything?
the first round.
Yeah, let's go to the first round. Yeah. Map rotation.
Oh yes.
What was the map rotation? It's
so.
Shit.
When we actually go into mock battle here, the last time we just hit random, and you'd end up getting things.
Oh yeah,
about
that.
Do you want me to just ignore that little fiasco? And
no, with Alligator City, yeah.
Alligator City and fucking yeah. So we would end up having the UNACs do basically 10 minutes of trying to find each other, or they'd get stuck, and it was just a disaster. So Sash and I will be deliberately rotating the maps. You'll get Vorka City,
Andur City, and then N64, yeah.
And Andur City, and then N64 as a potential tiebreaker.
Right.
That will.
Oh, we forgot to talk about the Eliminator Squad.
Oh, we didn't. We forgot about the Eliminator Squad.
We forgot about the Eliminator. Long story short, I spoiled it here. It's Capricorn and B2K.
Backed by popular demand, we have B2K.
Yeah, B2K is he's the tournament heel. Honestly, he's the best. We love him.
Tournament heel. He's the crowd favorite.
Okay, he's the crowd favorite. You're right. He's just the best dude.
For those of you who haven't seen the tournaments before, the Eliminator Squad is just there so that people don't get free rounds for no. This is just for fun, at a fight.
Pretty much.
So they're deliberately cosplay ACs from AC5. We have the crazy Zodiac who has a heat pile, a Sophora, and a blade.
Oh, that's
and
right.
We have B2K, the super fat tank with a howitzer cannon and autocannon and VTF missile. Just to add some entertainment value.
Yeah, so they should be plenty entertaining, folks. And without further ado, we'll load up the first match for you in just a second.
Unless we've forgotten something else.
I hope not. Did we forget anything else?
I hope not.
2 out of 3.
Cut that part out.
Yeah, cut that shit out. Let's go.
Cut that shit out. Let's